start. Put that girl down. Okay. I told you, now line up. Okay. Okay, year 7. I'll bring the gear out. Let's go.
Always ready, mate. Faz! You got year 8, mate. Now.
Now?
Yeah.
Do I have to put up with Grace and Daisy again? Done! Oh.
Come on.
I can't figure out who to give first in the class.
Who came first? Who
Well, I don't know.
got the most marks?
Well, they're about the same. I know. Paper, scissors, rock.
Hmm?
Paper, scissors, rock. Paper, scissors, rock. Oh, James it is. That game against the Year 12s, that Oztag game, I can't believe we beat them by so much.
Mate, you know, they only had no date. Like, you know.
I would have thought they would have put a bit of a fight up.
Yeah, but I mean, mate, Harrison C, you know, it's like those Sharks. They think they can play, but they ain't got much chop, mate, you know.
You know what? I'm very disappointed for them. They should have played the game virtually. They would have had more chance.
Yeah, but you know, esports, mate, it's not a real sport.
Yeah.
You know. True. I tell you what though, Noah must be pretty disappointed, being run down by Wilson. I mean, this kid's meant to be fast, you know.
Yeah, but you know, the thing was when Wilson dived at him, and he meant, a couple of his shorts came off. Yeah, I can't believe it. You know, the trouble is, you know, the trouble with this Year 12 mob, I've got a list of them right here. They came with no instructions.
No.
So you've got to work it out. You have to just come work them out. Oh, I haven't been able to work them out, have you?
No. But I mean, if they'd paid a little bit more attention in PE, we did try and teach them about, you know, Oztag, that you actually got to pass the ball backwards, you know, run with the ball. Yeah. Tag the other team when they got the ball. You know.
I think they're all. I think it's just short attention span.
Yeah,
But that's the problem.
Oh well, another year, another victory.
Well, hopefully,
for the
hopefully next year they'll put up a fight. But this mob, nothing. Okay, Miss Lee. Now you're taking over Year 10 now because I know it's the end of Year 10 now, and there'll be Year 11 and 12 next year. So there's some students here you better watch out for. I've made a list. Quite extensive list, actually. Well, for a start, there's. Oh, what about? There's. I'll tell you what, Miss Lee. Good luck. Hi, Year 12. It's hard to believe it's 6 years since you guys turned up at Gymea High as snotty-nosed little Year 7s. Ready to start your high school career, and I still remember, well, like it was yesterday, in the school hall, telling you guys you're going to be okay. We're going to look after you. You're going to have a great time. What I didn't predict was what was going to happen in the last couple of years. So I can say you guys have done so well in putting up with the adversity of the last 2 years. Year 12 is always a tough time, as it is anyway. But what you guys have gone through and come out the other end looking pretty good. I'm not going to give you too much advice. I will say this though, do your best, obviously. Good luck. Make sure that you don't use adversity as a impediment. Use it as a way of getting around things and doing better. It's easy to play a victim or to think, you know, okay, well I've suffered and you know that's the cards that have been dealt to me. But think more about overcoming any kind of problems you come up with, and this is a good example. The fact that you've got over the last couple of years. Use it as a way of thinking, oh, I'm going to beat this and do really well. Find something you really enjoy doing, because I know I did. I was lucky that I managed to find a job where I love doing it and I like going to work every day. If you can find something you really love doing, it's going to make it so much easier for you throughout life to enjoy yourself and have fun. But I just want to say good luck. I know you guys will do well because of over the last, well, particularly the last 6 years, but particularly those first 4 years of high school. You guys are so good over those years, doing your best and showing us what you could do. So much talent amongst your lot in a lot of different fields. You're all special in different ways. Everyone has their talents, their abilities. Some people excel mainly in sport, other people in academically. But you've all got your positives that where you need to work towards those positives and do your best in life. And I know you'll all do very well because I'm confident that you guys have got the skills to be able to overcome anything, especially after what you've been through. So good luck Year 12. I'll be there cheering for you the whole way.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Grace Brad, and with me is my fellow school captain, Harrison C. Welcome to the graduation assembly for Gymea's 2021 HSC graduating class. This year, we find ourselves in unique circumstances that have impacted all of our lives, changing the many things that we do day to day. Our graduation assembly is one of those changes, as we are unable to have our families alongside us in person, celebrating our achievements today. We hope that the live stream from home brings you closer to our graduation and that you can proudly look on and celebrate, cheer, and laugh alongside us.
Today's graduation has been planned and organised by many staff and students. Our sincere thanks goes to you all. With that, all elements of today's online proceedings, including the graduation hospitalities following the ceremony, have been arranged with COVID-safe guidelines. You will now meet our prefects, who will be assisting with today's proceedings, and you will meet each and every Year 12 student as they graduate, as they are presented with their graduation certificates, other awards. We'll also enjoy special media presentations contributed by many that capture and entertain snapshots of our wonderful 6 years at Gymea Technology High School. So welcome everyone, staff, students, and those online for our graduation. I welcome to the stage Lucas Clancy, who will lead us through the acknowledgement of country.
We at Gymea Technology High School would like to acknowledge the Guigal people of the Dharawal Nation, who are the traditional custodians of this land. We respect the spiritual connections that the Guigal people have within their country. We also recognise the cultural contributions that the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people have made to today's society. We would like to pay respect to elders both past and present and extend that respect to other Aboriginal people present.
Thank you, Lucas. I would like to introduce two of our talented Year 11 musicians, Maya Simmons and Laura Cox, who have recorded the national anthem for today's online graduation. Could everyone please stand quietly for the national anthem and refrain from singing?
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and well foretold, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair. Beneath our radiant Southern Cross we'll toil with hearts and hands to make this commonwealth of ours renowned of all the lands. For those who've come across the seas, we've boundless plains to share. With courage let us all combine to advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Could everyone please be seated? I would like to invite our principal, Mr. Marsh, to the stage to deliver the principal's address.
Thank you, Grace and Harry. Good morning and welcome
to everyone for today's online Year 12 graduation, and welcome to all the students of Year 12 sitting in front of us in this hall, absent of their parents today, but normally physically here, but certainly in the spirit of graduation and very excited to be here. I want to welcome all of our parents and our friends and families who are joining us online. And all the students who are actually watching on 4G on their mobile phones at the moment around the school, and the staff who are in the visual studio also watching on. I'd like to begin by showing my respects to and acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land in which we meet, of elders past and present, and to the Aboriginal people here today and watching online. And today we do celebrate and congratulate 63 of you, Year 12 students, as they graduate from high school and prepare to embark on a high school certificate and certainly the pathways ahead. And before I continue, given that this year was a little different and given that we're running this online graduation, I want to give a quick shout out to our hall team, our technical guys, and it's not simply a few people throwing a few mics together. So Mr. Reynolds and Mrs. Edwards, who are overseeing a very talented group of Year 9 and 10 students, and to an ex-student running an online audio-visual company, Oscar Rainford, with 4Bytes, and who really has brought around the technology and experiences for all students at this school. So I want to thank you. We have some Year 10 students also taking pictures, so we can get some printed pictures of this day to celebrate the occasion. So thank you to all. I will do a quick mention about this pandemic and the lockdown that no one enjoyed. The past 4 months have not been easy, but have developed strong themes around resilience, innovation, and a renewed perspective on our lives and the future that's in front of us. It is about adapting, and we heard Mr. Fowler talk about adversity and overcoming that adversity, but it's also about finding pathways through it. And while that adversity and those challenges impact each one of us in different ways, it has and has been a very real experience for everyone. I am very proud of you. Your families are very proud of you, as are all your teachers. Those early times of lockdown, with everything heard in the media, had things up in the air and certainly a real sense of confusion. No one wanted to be in your positions. That was a common phrase we heard. No one wanted to be. They felt for you like no one else before. You certainly didn't want to be in those positions, but you did it and you soldiered on. You stayed the course, guys. You completed the work. You thoroughly enjoyed those quizzes. You had mixed feelings throughout and even a few meltdowns, but you persevered and you each travelled a journey, finding a way that worked for you. You worked together, you adapted to overcome those challenges that you did not anticipate at all. And this is what we mean by developing resilience. This is what we mean by developing that personal sense of innovation. There's no mistake. 2 lockdowns, remote learning from home in both Year 11 and Year 12 is tough. You have done so well with your preparation for these studies. You have developed that strength of resilience, that personal innovation to adapt. And you will carry forward those skills and prove to be valuable in your years ahead. For university or other pathways you undertake, those skills are going to help you through life. In saying that, do not let this pandemic or this interruption to the HSC journey define you or define your experiences of high school. This experience will one day become a story to tell. The masks that are not so comfortable to wear are right now a part of life, but they give us images right now that will help illustrate that story. But the story is much bigger. It's about your learning and a great deal about the people you have been with throughout high school and primary school. Your school journey at Gymea from Year 7 has come with many successes and some great times. Some great friendships and experiences bonded many together and allowed each of you to develop into the young adults that you are here today. The media items that you will see depict so beautifully the journey you have taken and the contribution of each of you towards your academic, your performing arts, your sports and your friendships right across this school. It's these successes that should shine so visibly in your mind in the years to come. There are a few people I would like to acknowledge who have had an important role in your learning and in your development as students here at Gymea. I'll start with your year advisors, and you've had 3 of them. You started Year 7 with Mr. Fowler and Miss Moyer, who supported you through that transition to high school. There were a few more of you back then, but as you started that journey, while in Year 6 preparing for Head Start to high school, they were preparing classes for you, working towards giving you that real transition to get to know our school and make sure that when you entered our school gates, you felt comfortable and happy and you were making friends to start this wonderful journey of high school. They each brought an absolute commitment to the care to supporting you in that very important Year 7 year. And as you moved into Year 8, Mr. Fowler took the reins and he stuck it out with you until the end of Year 10, until he retired from the teaching service. He went through those 4 years learning more about you each and every day, jumped in as your advocate and supported you in every way, even as your friend. Upon his retirement, it was not hard to find someone willing to replace him, someone eager to lead you on through those senior years of high school. And I can recall so vividly Miss Lee sitting in my office explaining to me how much she really likes the kids in this group. This is true, guys. She had developed such a wonderful relationship with many of you and was very excited about the possibility of leading this year group through your final years of high school. Like you, she did not anticipate the challenges that were ahead, nor did she lose that sense of care and connection with you and that desire to want to look after you, even if it was in the last 17 weeks remotely. Her excitement watching you get involved and enjoy Carnivale yesterday, or even preparing videos and items for care packs while remote learning, are two perfect examples of her sincere care and interest in each and every one of you. Congratulations, Miss Lee, for the lead you've taken with Year 12. My sincere thanks and appreciation to all the year advisors, Mr. Fowler, Miss Moyer and Miss Lee. Congratulations. We'd also like to thank Miss Kukataris, who has been your supervising deputy principal and has overseen your progression from Year 6 in that transition year through to graduation today. I've seen her excitement in the great things that you do, and for some, the stern talk when things have gone the wrong way. She has supported your curriculum, your assessment, reporting, your welfare, your wellbeing needs, and over the last 6 years, and to continue that support for her part in the organisation of Carnivale yesterday, this graduation, and in your high school certificate exams ahead. Thank you, Mrs. Kukataris. To the executive teachers, your class teachers, support staff, not just through Year 12, but throughout primary school and high school, who've all wanted you to do your very best and wanted to make a real difference in your lives. Today is World Teachers' Day, and alongside this graduation, wonderfully fitting to recognise throughout the difficulties of COVID this year and throughout school that you've enjoyed so many outstanding teachers who undertake this vocation with a sincere commitment to their students, a real sincere commitment to you. For great teachers, it's not just a job. It's a true vocation to help us lead young people through learning and individual development. A profession that is one really focused on making a difference for students. And I know that your teachers have impacted and made a positive difference for you. You no doubt will have stories to tell about the teachers in years to come. You will remember some quite fondly and maybe forget a few others. The teaching, when you speak of your teachers, speak of them with a smile and appreciation of the commitment that they have made to your development, to your learning experiences, and their role in helping shaping you into who you are today. Your parents and your families, a huge shout out to all of you. They are, and have been particularly this year, experiencing that journey of stresses of the high school certificate right alongside you. My sincere thanks to all of our parents and families for the partnership that we have enjoyed over the last 6 years and the support you not only provide to your children, but you have continually provided to each of us here at school. This truly is a wonderful school with success that is derived from all within the school community. Thank you for helping making our school such a great school. Year 12, it was so nice to see your smiling faces back here yesterday. Hear your laughter and watch you enthusiastically connect again in person and enjoy the activities yesterday. That event and today's graduation marks a new chapter of great times ahead. You are young adults. You're ready to explore the world. venture on new possibilities and taste different opportunities. Year 12, I want you to enjoy life. Please remember this. Take up the challenges ahead of you. Take up those opportunities. But never lose sight of your friends. Truly embrace the value and support of your family. And always take time to look back and speak fondly of where you have come from. You have much to be proud of. Wishing each and every one of you great success, not only with the higher school certificate examinations, but your pathways ahead. I do wish you personally much joy, happiness and fulfilment in the years ahead. And we certainly look forward to hearing from you early next year after results are published and celebrating whatever directions you have in front of you. For Year 12, I wish you the best of luck and thank you.
G'day, I'm Harrison Boggess, and it has been an honour to be the 2021 Vice Captain and to stand before you at our graduation announcing the first award winners. Traditionally, we are joined by special guests who sponsor and present the awards. We would like to thank all award supporters for their generosity and continued dedication to our school. Our first award is for Outstanding Academic Achievement. This award recognises academic excellence and is sponsored by our PNC Association. It is awarded to the highest academically achieving student in Year 12. This year, we are lucky enough to have two recipients who demonstrated equally outstanding academic achievements by being awarded first place across the majority of their subjects. I call to the stage Emma Hornigold. Emma ranked first in biology, first in chemistry, first in English advanced, first in English extension. Congrats, Emma. I also call to the stage Jet Price. Jet ranked first in economics, first in legal studies, first in maths advanced, and first in industrial technology multimedia. Congrats. The exceptional accomplishments by both Emma and Jet show their talent, dedication, self-discipline, and high standards at which they have constantly applied themselves across all areas of their learning. Congrats, Emma and Jet.
Hi, my name is Sahana and with me is Jordan, my fellow prefect. Today we have the honour of announcing two special awards. The Australian Defence Force Long 10 Youth Leadership and Teamwork Award is a prestigious award that recognises a student who demonstrates outstanding leadership and teamwork skills within the school and the broader community. This year we have two recipients for this award, Grace Frad and Harrison C. Could Grace and Harry please come to the stage? Grace and Harry have been outstanding school leaders, active citizens, and positive role models to other students throughout their high school career. They are well respected within the school by staff and students alike, always there to lend a hand, no matter what, how big or small, look out for others and encourage others to be involved in all aspects of school life, making sure no one is left behind. Both Grace and Harry have been active members of the Student Leadership Assembly since Year 7 and were elected as school captains by students and staff. They have enthusiastically assisted with school open nights and family interviews during and after school hours and have been exemplary school ambassadors both in and outside of school. Grace and Harry have assisted incoming Year 7 students with genuine care to transition successfully to high school through peer leading and have also helped other students and guests feel welcome to our school. They have helped raise awareness for supporting special causes such as the Cancer Council, the Shepherd Foundation, and other worthy causes, gaining student and staff commitment across the school. They have undertaken leadership roles with distinction during formal ceremonies such as Anzac Day and Remembrance Day, and have been actively involved in the organisation of numerous fundraising activities and other special events for Year 12 and the SLA, such as Multicultural Day, Mufti Days, Walk for Respectful Relationships, and more. Grace and Harry are worthy recipients of the ADF Long-Term Leadership Award. Congratulations, Grace and Harry.
Our next award is the Australian Defence Force Future Innovators Award. This prestigious award was introduced last year by the ADF to recognise a Year 12 student who demonstrates high-order abilities in STEM, science, technology, engineering and mathematics. This year's award goes to Stefan Christensen. Could Stefan please come to the stage? Stefan Christensen is an innovative thinker with high-order critical thinking and problem-solving skills. He has a real passion for STEM, immerses himself in these areas of the curriculum, and demonstrates an intrinsic desire to learn and understand the deeper connections between the STEM areas and how STEM advancements can improve the world in which we live. Stefan achieved first place in Extension 2 Mathematics and Physics, and second place in Extension 1 Mathematics and Chemistry, a talented and driven student who has consistently excelled across the STEM areas throughout his entire school life. Stefan is a worthy recipient of the ADF Future Innovators Award. Congratulations, Stefan.
Hello, my name is Janelle Tang and I'm a school prefect who has the pleasure of announcing our next award. The Reuben F. Scarf Award is a special award sponsored by the Reuben F. Scarf Foundation. This year's award is presented to Jacob Kruger. Would Jacob please come up to the stage? This award is presented annually to a student who demonstrates commitment, perseverance, excellence, and who continually strives for success. Mr. Scarf believed that young people who are persistent, dedicated, are the ones who ultimately reach their goals. Jacob ranked first in Extension 1 Maths, second in Economics, second in Legal Studies, and in the top 5 ranking in his other courses. Congratulations, Jacob.
Hello, my name is Jet Price and I'm a school prefect. It is a pleasure to be here and announce the Sporting Excellence Award, which recognises a Year 12 student who has demonstrated commitment and sporting skill at the highest of levels. I have the pleasure of asking Brock Clark to come to stage. This year, this award is presented to Brock Clark. Brock is a talented all-around sports person who has actively participated in swimming, athletics, and cross-country carnivals, as well as team sport, not only as a senior student, but throughout his time in high school. Brock has gone on to represent our school in zone and regional swimming, zone athletics, zone and regional cross-country, rugby league, and cricket. Congratulations, Brock, on your contributions and achievement in sport.
Hello, my name is Emma Hornigold and I'm one of our vice captains. Each year, Vocational Education and Training, or VET students, are recognised for their outstanding contribution and dedication to their VET courses. I invite Chloe Rumming to join on stage. The Youth Partnership Vet Excellence Award recognises a student who not only excelled in their classroom but also demonstrated an outstanding level of skill and achievement in their work placement environment. Chloe Rumming was nominated due to her excellent level of application to her learning within her vet course, Hospitality Kitchen Operations, in addition to her having outstanding success at her work placement, Ugly Pizza, where she was offered employment and continues to work to date. Chloe is commended for her continual efforts to succeed and also for the continued support she provides to her peers in the classroom. Congratulations on this well-deserved achievement, Chloe.
Hello everyone, my name's James Napier and I'm a school prefect. The New South Wales Public School Vet Excellence Awards recognises students for their study in vet courses. Could Madeline Bulmer please join us on the stage? Students nominated for these awards are selected for their commitment to their vet coursework, their achievements and their aspirations within the industry. Madeline Bulmer was a finalist in the New South Wales Vet Excellence Awards for 2021 in Hospitality Kitchen Operations. Madeline has continually demonstrated an extremely high level of dedication to her vet course, with outstanding skills and knowledge in this field. She has received outstanding praise from her work placement supervisors and was offered employment. In addition, Madeline has sought employment in the patisserie industry and hopes to continue and develop her skills and passions in this area. Madeline has contributed to the positive culture of learning in Gymea, supporting her fellow peers to have success. She demonstrates a high level of commitment to her studies and has been a wonderful ambassador for vet at our school. Thank you.
G'day, my name's Brock Clark and I'm a school prefect here at Gymea. During today's graduation, we have a number of media presentations that we'll be sharing with you that capture the important parts of our high school journey. Our first media item is a video message to Year 12 2021 from the Prime Minister of Australia, Scott Morrison.
G'day to all the graduating Year 12 students at Gymea Technology High School, and congratulations on all that you have achieved this year. Your teachers tell me that despite challenges you have faced, you have found ways to adapt and overcome. You embraced the school's focus on technology and switching to online learning with ease. And through it all, you had the tremendous support of your principal, Mr. Marsh, and all the teaching staff. And I want to thank them for the hard work and their dedication this year. Mr. Marsh recently said that coming to school is about friendships and interactions, and he's right. In life, you never stop learning and you never stop looking out for the person right there beside you. And that's what makes us a community. I know, your parents know, your teachers know that your final 2 years of school haven't been easy. They've been really tough, online and in the classroom, but you've stepped up to those challenges, you've adapted to them and you've supported each other, importantly. You can be very proud of yourselves. I'm very proud of you. Now you're almost at the high school finish line. It's now just so close, it's all so real. And as you prepare for your final exams, remember to sleep well, really important, and get plenty of exercise. If you feel anxious, please talk to someone you trust about it, a teacher, a friend, your parents. Remember, no exam or assessment is as important as you. Remember that you matter. You matter, you really do. I want you to know that you can always be confident about your future. Please don't be anxious. Despite the challenges of COVID-19, we are really coming through this. Australia is going to have one of the highest vaccination rates in the world. And if you haven't been vaccinated yet, please do so. Our brighter days, they're just ahead. So please study hard, keep chasing those dreams, because you can do anything in this great country. Your parents, your teachers, and your Prime Minister, we're all so proud of what you've been able to achieve, and we're backing you in all the way. So congratulations, class of 2021, and all the best to you all.
Thank you to our local federal Member of Parliament and Prime Minister of Australia, Scott Morrison, for taking the time to record this message. I would like to now invite Ms. Lee to the stage to present the first group of Year 12 graduates with their awards. Could I ask that you hold your applause to the end of the group, please?
Thank you, Grace. Aziz Abukashek. Aziz started at Gymea in Year 11. His best memory of school is meeting new friends. After Year 12, Aziz plans to go to TAFE to become a youth leader and help those who have experienced trauma and domestic violence. Aziz would like to thank everyone at Gymea for being so welcoming when he first moved here. He is grateful for all his friends. Ryan Berg. Ryan achieved first place in Mathematics Standard 2. He started at Gymea in Year 7, and his best memory during the time here was when McQuick, his debut album, dropped. After Year 12, he hopes to study filmmaking and cinematography at university. Harrison Bogus. Harrison has been at Gymea since Year 7. His best memory of high school was a Powerhouse Museum excursion in Year 7, when he accidentally put a dent in one of the walls, as this is the biggest impact he's had on the world so far. After the HSC, Harrison plans to go to university to study civil engineering and eventually become a civil engineer. Also, with summer coming up, he wants to remind you, with the easing restrictions, to stay safe and always swim between the red and yellow flags. Thomas Buckley. Thomas started at Gymea in Year 7. His best memories of high school have been science classes with Miss Gilcoin. After the HSC, Thomas plans to study paramedicine at university. Madeline Bulmer. Maddie achieved first place in business studies, food technology, and hospitality kitchen operations. She started at Gymea in Year 7. Her best memory of high school has been Year 10 food tech and fun time with friends. After the HSC, Maddie plans to go to university. Ashley Burden. Ashley started at Gymea when she was in Year 9. Her best memory of high school was laughing with Mr. Lloyd in his photography class. After the HSC, she's planning to study at TAFE and maybe university after that. Lucas Clancy. Lucas started at Gymea in Year 7. His favourite memory of high school was when Miss White did a lesson on packaging in the AFI and it developed into smashing all the provided packages. After the HSC, Lucas is hoping to gain an apprenticeship as an electrician. Lucas has an electrical apprenticeship organised through his work placement. Brock Clark. Brock started at Gymea in Year 7. His favourite memory of high school has been the handshakes from his mates each morning that varied both in quality and consistency. After the HSC, Brock is hoping to be a helicopter pilot with the ADF. Brock's time at Gymea Technology High School can be reflected on with the memories of legendary teachers, extraordinary mates, and to never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Joshua Clark. Josh started at Gymea in Year 7. His favourite memory of high school is the busyness and chaos of Year 10 food tech. After the HSC, Josh will be focusing on improving his craft and gaining part-time or full-time employment. Claudia Cousins. Claudia achieved first place in visual arts. She started in Gymea in Year 7. Her favourite high school memory has been her Year 12 visual arts class. A lot of laughs were shared in that class. It was a very enjoyable environment. After the HSC, Claudia would like to go to the University of Wollongong, and then after she finishes her studies, she hopes to travel around the world for a while and then start working when she returns home. Samantha Cox. Samantha started at Gymea in Year 7. She has loved her fun times and laughs with friends, but her favourite memory is a $20 boss with Hayley in Year 9. When she finishes her HSC, Samantha is hoping to get into events management. Sam has a hospitality traineeship organised for next year. Well done. Noah Dakin. Noah started at Gymea in Year 7. His favourite memory of high school has been volleyball with the boys and Mr. V. After the HSC, Noah is hoping to gain a Certificate 3 and 4 in personal training. Rafif Daniswara. Rafif, or as we all know him, Dennis, started at Gymea in Year 7. His best memory of high school was Year 7 camp. After the HSC, Dennis is hoping to go to university to study industrial relations. Mia de Gunst. Mia achieved first place in music. She started at Gymea in Year 7, and her favourite high school memory has been the banter with her entire CAFS class. After the HSC, Mia is hoping to work in different animal sanctuaries around the world. She has been lucky enough to gain a work placement organised in Hawaii next year. Grace Frad. Grace started at Gymea in Year 7. Her favourite memories were being elected as school captain, the Year 10 formal, and classes with her friends. After the HSC, Grace is hoping to study either social work or primary education at the University of Wollongong. Kayla Fraser. Kayla started at Gymea in Year 7. Her best high school memory has been the study sessions she had with Chloe, as these got her through school. After Year 12, Kayla is hoping to do a business management course while working. Daniel Frolov. Daniel started at Gymea in Year 7. His favourite high school memory was Zach tickling his toes in Year 7 camp when he was trying to sleep. When he finishes the HSC, Daniel is planning to go to university and travel when everything opens up. Aman Gai Kuai. Aman started at Gymea in Year 7. Her best memory is all the amazing friends she made throughout the 6 years of being here, and knowing that every day she comes to school, she will be laughing about something. After the HSC, Aman hopes to get accepted into ISCA, or the International Sports College Australia, and start her career in physiotherapy, as well as continue her netball journey. Brock Garrity. Brock started at Gymea in Year 7. His best high school memory has been meeting his current best friend of 5 years. After the HSC, Brock hopes to find a job to earn some money and begin saving up for his future. He also wanted to remind us all that he is cool. Zachary Gordon. Zach started at Gymea in Year 7. His best high school memory is volleyball and Year 7 camp. After the HSC, Zach is hoping to go to university. Bianca Haghani. Bianca started at Gymea in Year 7. Her best high school memory is the morning coffee drives to school with Layla, but also every day being with her friends at school is something she will forever cherish. After the HSC, Bianca hopes to travel with friends in the summer holiday break, then go to University of Wollongong to pursue her nursing degree. She would like to give a big thank you to all her friends and teachers for giving her a high school experience she will never forget. Emma Hornigold. Emma achieved first place in biology, chemistry, English Advanced, and English Extension 1. She has been at Gymea since Year 7, and her best memory of high school has been the Year 10 formal, where she got to see all her friends' beautiful outfits and learned that they cannot dance. After the HSC, Emma wants to study conservation biology at university and hopefully get a chance to travel Australia or take a study year abroad. Jason Horrid. Jason can't make it here today with us, but he started at Gymea in Year 7. His favourite high school memory has been the banter with mates. Now that Jason has finished school, he has started his apprenticeship as a landscaper. Taylor Joel. Taylor also started at Gymea in Year 7. Her best memory of high school is laughs with friends. When she finishes the HSC, Taylor is hoping to continue her studies at TAFE. Karina Karamova. Karina achieved first place in English Extension 2. She started at Gymea in Year 7, and her best memory of high school was when they had to evacuate the classroom when there was a wasp in the room. She also liked the ice skating excursion. When Karina finishes her HSC, she wants to study at university and travel. Sophie King. Sophie was a late starter at Gymea, starting with us in Year 9. Her best memory of high school is telling Miss Turnbull about the bush doofs every weekend. When she finishes Year 12, Sophie plans to do a TAFE course in event management and hospitality. Jack Cockles. Jack achieved first place in design and technology. He started at Gymea in Year 7, and his stand-up memory of high school was playing in the school footy team. After the HSC, Jack is hoping to study mechanical engineering at university. Sophia Christensen. Sophia started at Gymea in Year 7. Her best memory of high school was sitting on the oval with her friends, enjoying the time together when open night in Year 8 had ended. After the HSC, Sophia hopes to go to university and start her degree in medicinal chemistry and continue into honours and postgraduate study. Stefan Christensen. Stefan achieved first place in Mathematics Extension 2 and Physics. He started at Gymea in Year 7, and his best high school memory is all the great laughs with great friends. After the HSC, Stefan hopes to go to university to study physics. Jacob Kruger. Jacob achieved first place in Mathematics Extension 1. He started at Gymea in Year 7, and his best high school memory is the PPFs always causing him to be late to class. After the HSC, Jacob will study software engineering and business at university. Tahana Liston. Tahana achieved first place in Community and Family Studies. She started her time at Gymea in Year 7, and her best high school memory was when she finally got to drop maths with Emily. After her HSC, Tahana is hoping to attend university and travel. Thank you. That concludes the first group of students.
Congratulations to all the graduates, and thank you, Miss Lee. Our next item is a Year 12 multimedia presentation called The Early Years, a reminiscing compilation of images that have travelled through our junior years of high school. Please enjoy this collection of memories at our early years at Gymea.
ocean between our love. If I'm telling the truth, what am I to sail away? 'Cause I don't know where you've been lately, and times have changed, the world's gone crazy. Yeah, I got a secret, I hope you can keep it. You know that I need this. I will lay my heart on the line for you, for you. Even when we're apart, I'll find a way through between me and you.
Thank you to all the teachers and fellow students for their contribution to the images we have seen, and thank you to Harry and Grace in their lead putting together a wonderful tribute for our early years at high school. I welcome Miss Koukataris to the stage to present the next group of graduates with their awards. Could I ask that you hold your applause to the end of the group?
I'll just ask our next group of graduates if you could just get yourselves ready for when I call you up to the stage. So first of all, we've got, let me get this started, sorry. James Mallion. James started at Gymea in Year 7. There isn't one single high school memory that really stands out to him, but he did enjoy his time in high school and will enjoy it even more when his HSC exams are all done. After the HSC, James is hoping to go to university to study an engineering course. Thanks, James. Lucas McLaren. Lucas started at Gymea in Year 7. His favourite high school memory was Year 7 camp. After the HSC, Lucas hopes to work, travel and enjoy free time until his course begins. Eric Menden. You might want to stand in the yellow box. Thanks, Eric. Thank you. Eric started at Gymea in Year 7. His favourite high school memory is chilling atop of a hill at lunch on sunny days. When he finishes the HSC, Eric hopes to start work, figure out exactly what he wants to do, and take some courses that will help him with his future goal of pursuing a career in digital graphical design. Evangelina Morris. Evie achieved first place in ancient history. She started at Gymea in Year 10, and her best memory of her time at Gymea is the early morning breakfast she had with her friends before Period 0 classes and before tests. These breakfasts really made the rest of her day so much easier and were the perfect way to calm her nerves before important days. After the HSC, Evie plans to go to university and study primarily in business or commerce. James Napier. James started at Gymea in Year 7. His all-time favourite memory of high school was the snow camp, where he accidentally cleaned up a man going Mark 10. When he finishes the HSC, James is hoping to go to university and hopefully travel. Bethany Page. Bethany started at Gymea last year in Year 11. Her favourite high school memory is doing the fundraisers, and they've had quite a few of them this year group, and they did an amazing job with them, and the muck-up photo afternoon earlier this year. After the HSC, Bethany is hoping to go to university. Holly Parfitt. Holly also started with us in Year 7. Her favourite memory of high school has been times with friends. When Holly finishes high school, she's hoping to pursue a career in early childcare and also barista. So she's got 2 real interests that she's hoping to get into. Thanks, Holly. Aaron Basheen. Aaron started with us in Year 7. His favourite high school memory is the Year 10 snow trip. When he finishes school, Aaron is hoping to study economics or business at university. Thanks, Aaron. Emily Pavlovic. Emily started at Gymea in Year 7. Her favourite high school memory was finally dropping maths with Tahana. They both cheered when they did that, by the way. After the HSC, Emily is hoping to travel and study at university. Jesse Posavon. Jesse started with us in Year 7. His favourite high school memory was playing football with his mates against other schools. When Jesse finishes high school, he's hoping to gain an apprenticeship and continue his football career. Thanks, Jesse. Jet Price. Jet achieved first place in economics, mathematics advanced, industrial technology, multimedia, and legal studies. Jet started at Gymea in Year 7, and his favourite high school memory was studying the HSC IPT course when he was in Year 10. When he finishes high school, Jet will study at university. George Proestos. George started at Gymea in Year 7. His favourite high school memories were Year 7 camp, the Jamboree excursions, and work placements when he did those last year, and he did another one this year. After Year 12, George hopes to start work and gain a business traineeship or apprenticeship. Carl Renman. Carl started at Gymea in Year 8. His favourite high school memory is all of it. After he finishes Year 12, Carl is hoping to start full-time work and, if possible, gain an electrical apprenticeship. Thanks, Carl. Lola Romanik. Lola started at Gymea last year, start of Year 11. Her favourite memory of high school was being chased by a homeless man over the bridge after school with Sophie. When she finishes Year 12, Lola is hoping to do a TAFE course in social work and to travel. Josh Rose. Josh started at Gymea in Year 7. His favourite high school memory is the banter and laughs with mates. When he finishes Year 12, Josh is hoping to study fashion at TAFE or gain an apprenticeship. Thanks, Josh. Ethan Rosewell. Ethan started at Gymea in Year 7. He doesn't have a favourite high school memory, but did enjoy playing basketball. After the HSC, Ethan hopes to work and make money and hopefully find financial stability so that he can do the things in life he really enjoys. Chloe Rooming. Chloe started at Gymea in Year 10. Her favourite high school memory is her study sessions with Kayla. After the HSC, Chloe hopes to go to TAFE and study social work or animal welfare. Anthony Sard. Anthony started at Gymea in Year 8. His favourite high school memory was watching Caleb getting fired up. After he finishes Year 12, Anthony is hoping to gain an apprenticeship as an electrician. Layla Scott. Layla started at Gymea in Year 7. Her favourite high school memory was chatting to the lovely office ladies every morning. After the HSC, Layla plans to travel and gain some more life experiences and then head off to university. Inossi Sukanavelu. Inossi started at Gymea in Year 7. His favourite high school memory has been playing football with his mates against other schools. When he finishes high school, Inossi is hoping to gain an apprenticeship and also continue his football career. Janelle Tang. Janelle achieved first place in geography and society and culture. She started at Gymea in Year 7 and her favourite high school memory was getting free sausage sizzles on that one day. After the HSC, Janelle wants to go to college, then get herself a job. Ashton Tapoya, who unfortunately couldn't be here, but he also started with us in Year 7 and his favourite high school memory was the Year 7 camp and the mud run. So when he finishes school, he's going to travel, see what there is to see and get himself a job and earn some money. Dukan Trin. Dukan started at Gymea in Year 10. His favourite high school memory is making new friends and work placement. After he finishes Year 12, Dukan has an apprenticeship and will work hard. After that, he'll save money to do more study and do things that make life better. Thanks. Harrison C. Harrison started at Gymea in Year 7 and has been one of our talented multimedia team members from early on. His favourite high school memory was Mr. Harris's Year 10 maths class. After the HSC is all done, Harrison is hoping to go to university. Nathan Turner. Nathan also started at Gymea in Year 7. He doesn't have a single favourite memory of high school, but did enjoy his time here and especially time with friends. After the HSC, Nathan is hoping to go to university. Daisy Van Galen. Daisy started at Gymea in Year 7. Her best memories of high school were meeting her friends as well as dancing at the school spec. After the HSC, Daisy is hoping to go to university to study primary school teaching. George Vrahas. George started at Gymea in Year 7 and his best memory of high school is just having a laugh with mates. After Year 12, George is hoping to travel the world again and then pursue his dream of becoming a professional chef and hopefully make some big dollars while he's doing so. Kaylee unfortunately couldn't be with us today. She started with us last year and her favourite time at high school was time with friends, and after the HSC she's planning to go to university. Dylan Williams. Need you standing in the box, Dylan. Thank you. So Dylan achieved first place in English Standard and Modern History. He's dropped his awards out of his packet. Okay. It's all right, Dylan. So he started at Gymea in Year 7, and his best memory of high school was the banter in Miss Petrevsky's English class. After the HSC, Dylan is hoping to go to university to study business. Thanks, Dylan. Hayley Williams. Hayley started at Gymea in Year 7. Her best memory of high school was the Year 9 Boss Challenge. After the HSC, Hayley is hoping to go to Wollongong Uni and study a Bachelor of Business. Ella Wyborn. Ella started at Gymea in Year 7, then left for a little while, then returned home. Her favourite memory of high school was her Year 10 maths class. After the HSC, Ella hopes to get a full-time job so that she can save some money and move out with her friends. Jordan Zeris. Jordan achieved first place in Peter Health PE. He started at Gymea in Year 7, and his favourite Gymea memory would have to be the countless gym sessions with Mr. Fowler and the snow trip he made it to and back from unharmed. After the HSC, Jordan is definitely aiming for university. He is planning on spending the next 5 years of his life studying law and Western civilisation and philosophical literature. Thanks, Jordan. Last but not least, Dylan Yates. Dylan started at Gymea in Year 7. His best memories of high school have been ongoing banter with Jason. After Year 12, Dylan wants to work full-time and has been lucky enough actually to gain a spray painting apprenticeship. Okay, thanks Dylan. Congratulations to our Year 12 graduates.
Congrats to our graduates, and thank you to Ms. Koukataris. Our next item is a Year 12 multimedia presentation called Our Final Years. Please enjoy this collection of memories showing our later years at Gymea.
the ground. It may not be my birthday, but I just wanna celebrate. I just wanna celebrate, 'cause it's a good day, good life. I just wanna celebrate all night. There's magic coursing throughout my veins. I don't want it to stop. I feel invincible in every way. I'ma give it all I got. It may not be my birthday, but I just wanna celebrate. I just wanna celebrate, 'cause it's a good day, good life. I just wanna celebrate all night. There's nothing like feeling alive. There's nothing like feeling alive. I just wanna celebrate. I just wanna celebrate, 'cause it's a good day, good life. I just wanna celebrate all night. I just wanna celebrate all night. If you go to Canada, I never got to know. I'm growing on up at my best, and I don't like to be alone. If you go, just spread your wings, and I never had to grow. You were never ever out there on your own. Oh, I am all the things I've done. I am all the things I want. Never think about it.
What's your favourite memory at Gymea?
My favourite memory is free periods and spending it with friends. My favourite memory is the society and culture classes.
My favourite memory is before big exams. Me and a bunch of my friends would go to Gymea and have breakfast together, and that was a lot of fun because we would relieve our stresses and all stress together.
My favourite memory is probably Year 10 formal. I got to see all my friends dressed in their beautiful outfits, and we tried to dance but failed miserably and learned we have no rhythm. So
I would have to say it was the rap church of Year 11. It's quite brilliant.
My favourite memory was Year 10 forensics when Grace mispronounced her name and we all lost.
Most probably my Year 10 formal.
Biting this arm.
So my favourite memory at Gymea Tech was when me and Sophsta over here got chased by a homeless man across over the bridge, and we had to call the police, and I had to get it in a random lady's car. Very safe.
my memory was $20 varsity none.
Woo! Great answer.
No.
Year 7, excursion to the Powerhouse Museum. I broke put a dent in the wall, didn't get in trouble for it.
I was there.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Probably when Daniel sprained his ankle walking when we were playing tip. That was pretty good.
I think my favourite memory at Gymea would be the Year 7 ice skating trip, and also when we had free food every Tuesday mornings. The breakfast, the little pastries, should bring it back.
My favourite was probably Year 10 IPT.
Mine definitely have to be the PE lessons with Fowler.
So in Year 7 camp, I was trying to sleep in the cabin and Zach started tickling my toes.
My favourite memory at Gymea with your year group has to be pretty much the first day you guys turned up in Year 7. I mean, most kids when they turn up in Year 7, you get people a bit scared, some people crying, some people lost, lonely. Not you guys. You're all walking around like you own the place. That was a scary experience. So, yeah, turning up on that first day at school in the hall there, everyone's high-fiving and talking and hanging out and having fun. And I thought to myself, this is going to be an all right group. So it's pretty sad now that it's all coming to an end. So I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I said I was going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. But yes, that was my favourite memory.
This is going to sound really cheesy, but my favourite memory of Year 12 was the first day I walked in after remote learning and saw 99% of my CAFS class sitting there in front of me and giving them their little presents, and then just feeling so overwhelmed with emotions because I missed you guys so much and I love you guys. And it was my first ever Year 12 class, so I was just, I'm back with my little babies. So I love you, my CAFS class.
I think when you guys were in Year 7 and I made you all make puppets. Some better than others. Arian, I'm looking at you.
Okay, I think my favourite memory of this year group was when you were in Year 10, you guys, I think you were like my very first class on like the first day. And I just remember 10Y. When we got to our creative writing unit, we did one of those activities where you write a story, fold it up and then pass it along. Yeah. And I just want you to know that I don't think I've ever been able to do that activity with the class since, because it was just so inappropriate. Everything you wrote, it was just like, it was really funny, but it was also, yeah, I can't do that activity ever again. So thank you so much.
Memory has to be Jet being the target of every single joke ever in my maths classroom and always having a brilliant comeback to floor them with.
I have lots of memories of Year 12. We've had a lot of experiences, starting from Year 10 with work experience, careers expos, one-on-one interviews with you all. Just having you here at school and teaching has been a great memory.
Okay, so my favourite memory of your year group will definitely be in 2015-16 when you guys were in Year 8, and we set those challenges for you for sustainability, and one was to not drink as much milk, and Jet Price came to me and said his dad would be upset if he couldn't drink his nightly milk because he needed that to grow strong bones. That is definitely a highlight of my career.
Okay, so my favourite memory, look, there's a few of this particular year group, some I'd probably rather not mention now, but I think when you guys were in Year 8 in former life, when I was a history teacher, we had a medieval fair and you all had to bring in your artefacts, and I think that one point I had to break up a sword fight. So yeah, definitely I think that was a lot of fun where we could kind of showcase what you had created, so that was probably my favourite memory.
I would have to say it's busting a groove with everyone at the formal. That's definitely number one.
My favourite memory with Year 12 has got to be with my Year 11 Society and Culture class when we were trying to talk about what the core Australian values are, and all of my class just broke out into doing the nut bush, which was so great because it also convinced Emily Pavlovich to join my class. So shout out to Emily.
Hi Year 12, can't believe you're here at the end of your schooling career after 2 very shocking years, but in all of that, my favourite memory ever of you guys was at your Year 10 formal, seeing you all so beautifully dressed up and grown up. That was a really, really exciting night, so I'm really looking forward to your Year 12 formal because I think it'll be even better. You've had quite an extraordinary year. You've learnt a lot and you've grown up a lot, and I'm sure every one of you is going to be a much better adult because of it. Good luck. I'll miss you all the best in your HSC, and please pop on in and let me know what you're doing. Can't wait to hear where you all end up.
Who's your least favourite teacher at Gymea?
Wyatt Harding.
Who's that?
You know, the smiling pirate.
Oh, yeah. Why do you hate him so much?
Owes me a pizza.
I remember that.
Conway. No reasons, just Conway.
Really? I personally absolutely despise Alison Diamond.
Probably Mr. Dan. Freaks me out a little bit.
Okay, my lasting message is life is a marathon, not a sprint. If you fall down in your 20s, 25s, 30s, 35s, it's never too late to start a career change, start a life change, move to another country. You're never too old or too young to start something new. Just remember that and keep living.
I think I want to say that even getting through this year, which has been an interesting year, 2 years for you guys, you have shown just how wonderfully resilient you are. You've shown that even when things are changing daily, that you are prepared to step up to that challenge and face those challenges and those changes head on. And that is a life skill that every single one of you can take with you as you move forward into your careers after high school. So congratulations to every single one of you, and don't lose that strength. Know that you had that in you all along and you used it to get through this to finish high school successfully. So well done.
Year 12, if you've survived 2021, you can survive anything.
Good luck, Year 12. I know every single one of you will be successful with whichever career pathway you choose to do. Good luck. We'll miss you.
Well, I reckon it has to be something along the lines of, you guys have probably had the toughest HSC ever than any other Year 12. You guys have had so much disruption over Year 11 and Year 12, but you got through it. And I think that's a testament to who you are as people, who you are as individuals. So if you guys can go into the real world with that determination and that sort of real focus, then you will honestly be able to do anything.
And you're such a beautiful year group as well, just like so many lovely people. And you just, like, only good things will happen to you. Such lovely, hardworking people. So
even if you don't laugh at our jokes, even if you don't laugh at our jokes, we still think you've got great things.
Yeah, really.
So my lasting message to you guys is that the universe will give you every amazing thing that you deserve. You were one of the first year groups that I taught at Gymea all those years ago, and you were the year group that just welcomed me with open arms, and I had no idea what to expect. And I know that that kindness will be rewarded in the future, so thank you so much, Year 12.
Best of luck, Year 12. All the best for the future, and good luck with the HSC.
Good luck, Year 12.
Good luck, Year 12. All the best for your future endeavours.
Good luck to everyone. There's still time to work hard, but I'm sure that you're all going to do amazingly great in the future. And don't forget to come back and say hi after you've got all your results.
I got the ball!
That was amazing.
Thank you to Harrison and Grace for their wonderful work with our later years at high school, and for all of those who jumped in to give some special insights to our Year 12 memories. I would like to welcome our Year Advisor, Miss Lee, to give her last formal address to our wonderful year group.
Thank you, Tahana. That was a fantastic slideshow, everyone, and it brought back a lot of memories, and you can see that a lot of teachers have really appreciated your presence, your uniqueness as a year group. So, good morning again, and a special welcome to our teachers, family and friends who cannot be here with us today, but have nevertheless tuned in to celebrate and witness this milestone with us. I would like to start by congratulating all of you. You have come such a long way. And what a journey it has been for all of you, an experience that you will no doubt remember in years to come. You've all worked so hard to get to where you are now, so be proud of yourselves. Some of you have been here since year 7, while others of you have joined us along the way. But together, each and every one of you has made a unique contribution to our year group and to our school community. Although I have only become your year advisor since midway through year 10, our ties and connections were formed well before that. Back in 2016, we started our journey at Gymea Technology High School together. It was my first year teaching at the school, and it was your first year at the school. I have fond memories of teaching many of you in Year 7 geography, and then later on in commerce and legal studies, as well as coached some of you in mock trial. They say that first impressions last, and boy did your year group make a grand impression on me. While other year groups may have been bubbly, your year group were more like balloons, full of energy, life, and enthusiasm. And yesterday's Carnivale was a testament to your zest for life. I remember going on an excursion with you to Minamara Rainforest back when we were in Year 7, and me thinking, this is a wonderful year group. You all carried yourselves so well that day. Fast forward to Year 10, when I coached some of you for the mock trial competition and taught others of you in commerce, and that same thought, this is a wonderful year group, came to mind again. So it came as no surprise that when Mr. Marsh retired, he hasn't retired yet. When Mr. Fowler retired and Mr. Marsh needed a new year advisor, I put up my hand and told Mr. Marsh how much I liked your year group. I was very humbled to be given the opportunity to be your year advisor and have not looked back since. Over the years, I have watched you grow into fine young men and women whom I'm very proud of. You have pushed through the hurdles and unpredictability that the last couple of years have thrown at you. Along the way, you have shown traits of perseverance, determination, and flexibility in tackling all your schoolwork, rigorous assessment tasks, major projects, and of course, those quizzes during remote learning. You have accomplished so much and have shown great resilience and adaptability as you transitioned in and out of remote learning for the last 2 years. The world will continue to experience quivers and quakes. It won't just be COVID, but you will be well equipped and prepared to deal with these challenges, given the qualities and characters I know each and every one of you have built throughout the last 6 years. Your graduation today is a momentous occasion, marking the end of your formal schooling. But before you close this chapter, I want you to think back on all the exciting times, experiences, and memories you have had at our school. Think back to your very first day at our school and all the friendships you have forged since then, many of which will be lifelong. Hold on to those special memories, the Year 7 camp, field trips and excursions, favourite memories inside the classroom and at lunchtimes, banter with friends and the Year 10 formal. Spend time reflecting on these special memories you have made and marked with your own distinct experiences. While the final term of Year 12 has panned out differently to other years, we did manage to enjoy ourselves at the Athletics Carnival, muck-up photo, and of course Carnivale yesterday. Each of these events saw you coordinating with your friends and going to great lengths to dress up and enjoy yourselves, and in the process, create long-lasting memories. We also undertook lots of fundraising, from selling Valentine's Day roses to sausages, pancakes, chocolates, you name it. And Year 12, I could not be prouder of how well our year group gelled together and worked collegially to make each and every one of these events a success. Looking towards the future, I'm delighted to hear the many different pathways you will be taking. whether it's further studies, work, or travel. It is exciting to predict where your future will take you, but remember that it is the solid traits you have developed that will help you navigate life. I wish you all the very best in the next chapter of your life and all your future endeavours. It has been a tremendous privilege to be your year advisor. I am so proud of what each and every one of you has achieved. And I know that your classroom teachers, family and friends will also be very proud. Good luck with your HSC exams, and I look forward to celebrating with you at your formal. This is indeed an unprecedented year, not because of the pandemic, but because an extraordinary and wonderful youth group is graduating. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Good afternoon, special guests, friends, family, parents, staff, and students of Gymea. As the Vice Captains for Year 12 of 2021, Harrison and I would like to welcome you all to this special occasion, filled with many conflicting emotions. After 13 years of schooling finally coming to an end, 6 years of which have been spent within these school gates, and over the past 6 years, we have built great relationships not only with our peers, but also our teachers, which has facilitated in our growth, success, enjoyment of such an important stage of our lives. Part of today's celebration can be accredited to the hard work and dedication of both our teachers and our extraordinary year advisors over the past 6 years.
Mr. Feller, Miss Moyer, and our current year advisor, Miss Lee, they helped us to build the foundation for many great friendships to come. In Year 10, we lost Mr. Feller. However, luckily for us, Miss Lee was there to help us along the way.
Year advisor is not an easy role, and you took it on without any struggle. You've been part of our senior year of high school and our journey, in organising many fundraisers and senior activities, our senior jackets, Carnivale, and our formal, which is still yet to come. You've been such a pivotal figure and have had an incredible impact on each and every one of us, and made our final years here at Gymea ones to remember and that we'll be eternally grateful for.
The efforts, Miss Lee, to support us in this critical stage of our lives has been unconditional and certainly has not been made easier by 2 separate lockdowns. Your efforts to bring us joy in a period of stress through the mental health checkups, beautiful videos, challenges and care packages will never be forgotten.
To show our appreciation and gratitude to our wonderful year advisor, a small gift is the least we can offer, in exchange for the constant guidance and support we have received. Miss Lee, on behalf of all year students in Year 12, we would like you to accept this token of our appreciation.
Could Miss Koukataris please come to the stage? For the last 6 years, you've been there guiding us at every important step of our high school journey. We thank you for all the work you've done behind the scenes. We would like you to also accept this gift as our token for our appreciation.
Could we please invite Harry and Grace back to the stage?
Thank you, Emma, Harrison, and Miss Lee. Today, it is my absolute honour and privilege to stand before you at our graduation, a day that many of us thought would never be possible after a crazy year full of challenges. However, despite every odd, we are here. We made it, and myself and Harry, as your school captains, cannot be prouder of each of you.
For a while, Grace and I have been trying to explain the year that we had. A few words come to mind: scary, nerve-wracking, challenging, exciting. However, after all that, we pulled through, showed our strength, determination, and self-discipline in a time of struggle. Feels like yesterday we were fresh out of primary school, heading into the big dangers of high school. The first day we were young, scared, and excited for all the endless possibilities in high school in front of us. Personally, for me, I remember it being the worst birthday present I ever received. We would go into Year 7 and our only camp, where we started lifelong friendships, and they would all begin. The dramas of Year 7 relationships and backfield fights always seemed to spark new conversations. And the challenges of finding different classrooms, managing multiple assignments, which honestly still seem relevant today. Year 7 and 8 were weird times of our lives, which many of us wish to forget, but really they set the groundwork for what would be a weird and wonderful year group.
Years 9 and 10 are where many of us finally started to come out of our cocoons. We began choosing electives, which gave us the freedom and opportunity to find our interests, likes, and dislikes. These years were a period of growth, self-discovery, and a time to find out who we are as people. Our Year 10 formal paved the way for us to put on our fancy clothes and celebrate the conclusion of our junior years. This year, we will do the exact same, except celebrate the highs and lows of our entire high school experience.
Now here we are, sitting in the hall in Year 12. This is where it all started off with 101 people, and now we're at 63. Our U group has been probably hit by the worst by the COVID pandemic, but here we are, still fighting through the craze. Reflecting upon our last 2 years of high school, they've sure been ones we'll never forget. Throughout our high school years, we've fought through COVID lockdowns, restrictions, and most importantly, the day the canteen removed chicken and chips. But we still stand here together as one. In the coming weeks, we'll finalise our time here today in this very hall through the HSC. This will be the end of one miraculous journey I was thankful I was part of. We'll be able to put the books down and truly celebrate what we have done here. Following today, the HSC and the school formal, I'm grateful for the opportunities that I've had here at Gymea, especially those meeting and seeing every one of you every single day.
Gymea, you have been one wild ride, but it is a ride that I wouldn't have wanted to do anywhere else or with anyone else. Oh gosh, we all knew this was going to happen. The lessons, experiences, and knowledge that I have gained from the past 6 years has been some that I will never forget. Thank you to all the teachers, students, and staff for helping each of us every step of the way and being there to lend a helping hand, no matter how big or small. We could not have gotten to this moment without you.
To our parents and families, we know the past 6 months has been a significant change to many aspects of our life. Many of you started out your normal year in your normal occupations, but turned out to be teachers, counsellors, and lifesavers by the end. Although you aren't physically here with us right now, we are all celebrating with you today, and the impact you have had on us not only during our high school years, but all over our schooling year. We apologise on the behalf of everyone here when we say that this hasn't finished yet, so we thank you in advance for the week leading up to the HSC. So thank you to all our families.
This graduation would also not be possible without the endless efforts of every teacher that we have had over the past 6 years. We thank you for the sleepless nights of marking our papers, writing our reports, and planning our lessons, and even all the way back in Year 7 for getting those feral children to the point that we are at today. A special thank you should go to our year advisor, Miss Lee. We've had an interesting 2 years, but you've always tried to make things better. Thank you for everything, from your strawberry cutting videos in lockdown to farewelling us today. The work you put in, both behind the scenes and in person, never goes unappreciated. To Mr. Fowler, we have no idea how you handled our feralness in those junior years and our complaints about partner dancing. You made those years memorable times, and we cannot thank you for the time that you spent as our year advisor. Another thank you should go to our wonderful principal and our deputy, Mr. Marsh and Mrs. Kokataris. You have brilliantly dealt with every up and down that we have faced throughout our high school years, from Year 7 dramas and gossips to organising this very graduation. We cannot thank you enough. To our wonderful office ladies, who I'm sure are hard at work right now, thank you for the late slips, making us feel better in sick bay, and being a friendly face to see every morning. We will miss you all so much.
A final congratulations should also go to our 2021 prefect team. Brock, Emma, Harry, James, Janelle, Jet, Jordan and Tahana. Look guys, we all know it's been a tough 12 months, and honestly we didn't get as much done as we probably would have originally planned out, but what we have done is seriously something to remember. Who would have thought 12 months ago we would be the 10 sitting here representing our year group today? From the frightening Monday and Thursday speaking in front of the school, except for you Jet, we all love that, to the late night planning of our fundraisers, our team has seriously been through a lot this year. Grace and I have had a blast working with you, and we all know you'll do great things in the future. A special mention should also go to Brock from me personally. Brock, we both know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and your push 12 months ago when the captain applications came out. I truly do appreciate what you did for me, so thank you. And then 13 years ago, I stood here at the start of my schooling journey as a kindergarten SRC with the one and only Grace. Grace, we've been through a lot, not only this year, but our whole schooling life. And honestly, who would have thought we would have been elected as captains of Gymea? I truly do appreciate what you've done for me, especially in the past year. And we definitely had some fun and stressful, but enjoyable times. Grace, we've done the impossible, and I wouldn't want to have done this journey without anyone else.
To my fellow captain Harry, who would have thought that we would have come full circle from being quiet kids on stage in kindergarten SRC to concluding our high school graduation together? I wouldn't have wanted to do this crazy journey with anyone else. Although you never check your emails or answer your phone, and I have to remind you about everything that's happening, you've been the best co-captain anyone could possibly ask for, and I'm so honoured that I had the privilege to work with you as captains this year. To Year 12, you should all be so proud of yourselves for getting to this point. Every assignment, test, or stupid trial quiz has led to this moment. As a year group, we went through uncertainties, growing up together, and the fear of the future. You've gone through sweat and tears, and although both senior years has held many challenges, it has shaped us as people. Harry and I are both wishing you the best of luck in the next week leading up to the HSC and for the future. We know that you are all capable of such wonderful things. Today we celebrate us, our accomplishments, our failures, and our successes as a year group. Congratulations, Year 12, we did it!
For the final formality of today's celebration, could Miss Lee please join us on stage for the cutting of the graduation cake on behalf of Year 12?
Thank you to all of our wonderful staff and fellow Year 12 graduates for making today's graduation a wonderful memory and celebration. To our families who are joining us from home, work, or wherever you're watching us live, we missed you being here with us in person, but we are so happy that you could join us online. We hope that you all enjoyed watching along with us. Year 12, as we leave, we can have small group photos taken before forwarding outside for some hospitalities.
To our families online, thank you for joining and watching us from home. We look forward to watching this together as this graduation will remain published to look through again. A final thanks to all our staff and students across the school, and Year 12 who have made such a huge effort to make sure this graduation is special. Please join me in thanking the sound and lighting crew, our hospitality crew, and the staff and students who work behind the scenes to make this happen today.
Year 12, congratulations, we graduated!